Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Matt, EliteThrowsCoaching.com, Primal Athlete Training Center, Cranston, Rhode Island. So I did something special for you today. Kind of give you the whoa, give you the trip around the gym. Did something special for you today. Came into the gym a little bit early. I was actually able to get my work done at home, so I could get in here early and shoot a workout video for you. This isn't going to be one of those jazzercise P90X T25 insanity exercise videos. What I want to do is show you what we do here on a daily basis. Now that we're going through, we've released some of the workouts that we do on the YouTube channel. A lot of people are asking sort of what the tempo looks like, what the speed looks like, how heavy, how light. So I want to show you my workout. Today is my third workout of the week, my third training day of the week. And it's deadlift day. So right now, I follow the same workout that my athletes do. Right now, deadlift day, what we are doing, we are going through deadlift, obviously, for the main strength movement. Then we have an explosive overhead movement. Today I'm doing push press. Then we have a little mini circuit. Mini circuit's going to be sort of medium weight and intense, moving quickly through some exercises. So I'm not going to bore you with too much information. We've already a minute and 30 seconds in here. I'm going to go through, show you part of the warm-up. From the warm-up, we're going to go through and show you some of the deadlifts, talk to you a little bit between, and kind of give you the tempo of what things look like here at Primal. How we're training our in-season athletes, including our throwers, and you're going to see one of our workouts right now. All right, so we just got done doing 100 band pull-aparts, leg up push-ups. I'm gonna go through some other things, bird dogs, fire hydrants, specific type of hip stretches, get the heart rate up. See, I'm already breathing a little bit heavy. Get the heart rate up nice and high. Get everything stretched out, loosened up. Getting ready for some deadlifts. Get this lower back done. Get old, 34 years old. 35 in a couple of months. Got some elbow issues, lower back issues, all that stuff you deal with as you get older. Just gonna make sure you take care of it the right way. Proper warm up, proper stretching, proper flexibility of your hips, hamstrings, all that good stuff. We'll take care of it. Few exercises down, moving on to lunge and reach. Getting those hips nice and warmed up, nice and stretched out. We're gonna go 10 forward, 10 backward. And then on the 10th one, we're gonna reach overhead with the opposite hand. Great to stretch out your hip flexors. Quadratus, QLO. Get that all rocking and rolling, get ready for some deadlifts. Still gonna do some other things too. After this, we're gonna do dead bugs. I have no idea what number I'm on. Gonna do dead bugs. Show you these from the front. Great warm up, lunge and reach. So you see we're pushing through that back toe to get a stretch on the hip flexor. Stretching our glute, flexing our glute on my left side. Pushing through. Feeling that stretch. We're gonna get to 10. Do that reach overhead. Got some other things to do too. We'll show you dead bugs after this as well. Again, no idea what number I'm on. Doesn't really matter. Just kind of going for feel. Getting nice and warm. Dead bugs. On our back, keeping our butt on the ground. Legs up as high as we can get. We're going to do opposites. Big stretch. Big stretch. Then we move on to butterflies. Real simple. I don't like to make my legs bounce up and down. I like to grab my ankles and push my knees down with my elbows. So take my elbows and push the knees down. Nice big stretch. We're almost done with the warm-up. been 10 minutes. It's about what it takes for a good warm-up for me lately. I do some specific stretches we're doing on deadlift day. Hamstrings, lower back, ankles, get everything nice and warmed up with a bar. I'll show you some of those as well right after this. All right, so already out of breath. Again, we're about 10 minutes into the workout, a little bit more than 10 minutes in. Just did our final hamstring stretch. Now I'm gonna do some static stretching. I know what people say, static stretching, blah, 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 it's not good, all this stuff, but I like to really stretch out. Ooh, what's up, Jane? I like to really stretch out my calves. I like to stretch out my hamstrings before I deadlift, and my ankles. So we'll do some basic calf stretches right here, if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. Calf stretches, real easy stuff. Stretching out that calf up against the power rack. I'm gonna move on to something kind of crazy. We're gonna set the camera up. I'm gonna show you how I stretch out my ankles. Go over here real quick. You can see I'm a little out of breath, which is okay. I don't mind being out of breath. I like to get my heart rate going during my warm-up, keep it nice and active. This is a ankle stretch, so what I'm gonna do, I'll roll my pants up so you guys can see. We're just gonna sit down in a deep squat, and we're gonna put, you can't really see this on camera, we're gonna put a bar right on my knees. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to one side, trying to keep my foot flat on the ground. I'm gonna go to one side, really stretch that ankle out, and we're gonna go the other side, really stretch that ankle out. Trying to keep it on the ground. The bar just gives you a little bit extra weight. You know, 45 pounds sitting on top of you. You know, I'm about 230 pounds, so I guess this is what would it be like if I weighed 270 with my ankles, or 275 what my ankles would feel like. Doesn't feel too good. Stretching them out. Just trying to move a little bit. Get the knees out. Trying to push that knee down to the ground. You feel a big stretch in the back of the ankle. Stretch out your Achilles. Again, last night I fell asleep on the couch. Fell asleep with the recliner up. We have the ends of the couch kind of come up. And I woke up, and let me tell you, my ankles, I don't know if I had my legs crossed or what. My right ankle right now is killing me. That's why we're stretching these out. As you get older, older coaches will tell you, ankle issues, something you do not want to mess with. Oh, I thought I was going to snatch it, didn't you? What I'm also trying to show you guys in this video is some of the personality. I'm not one of these guys who's gonna come on video and be like, oh, fired up. I try to keep things in the gym kind of friendly, kind of light. You know, I'm not trying to beat anybody up. I'm not trying to scream at anybody. Point my toe up to the ceiling, stretch out my hamstrings, work on hinging the hip backwards. Notice I'm not just gonna hunch over and reach down. Hinge the hip backwards, reach down for my hamstring. Just like this. Try to get deeper each time, keeping your back flat. But I'm not one of these guys who's gonna scream at you, yell at you. If you're one of these people who needs to be motivated, this is probably not the gym for you. This is not the place to come to get motivated. This is where motivated people come to train, to be around other motivated people. Big stretch in the hamstring, a little bit of a bend at the back. All you internet coaches are gonna tell me how I was bending over at my back. I don't really give a shit, just as long as my hamstrings get stretched out. All right, I'm gonna stop you there, do some farmer's walks, get the grip warmed up, and then we're gonna be ready to move on to some deadlifts. Brand new phone, I got this iPhone 6. I don't know where the hell the camera is. I guess that's it right there. I keep looking over here. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So here we go. Working out, getting a taste of Coach Matt in the raw. Don't worry, I don't work out naked, but I will be in the raw, making comments, talking to you guys, pretending like it's just another training day. So the old elbow is still bothering me a little bit, which means these kettlebells are just under 80 pounds. Hopefully you guys can hear me. So what I'll do On deadlift day is I'll do farmer's walks. Do 2 laps, it's about 80 pounds per hand. Gets my grip warmed up, gets my back warmed up. You guys won't see me doing a lot of heavy weight today on the deadlifts. I'm working on form and technique. Since my elbow is still a little bit banged up, I've been pressing hard on it, but I can tell the bursa is getting more filled up with fluid. And I'm probably gonna need another cortisone shot. So just going light. Last week I did 225 for like 8 sets of 3. This week I'll probably do like 255 maybe. 8 sets of 3. Keep the same sets, same reps, go a little bit heavier. It's a lightweight that's like, a little bit more than 50% of my max right now. So just working some speed, proper technique, keeping my back nice and flat. And I'm also gonna play around with the conventional style and the sumo where we're down in between the legs. So we're just gonna turn the camera, show you what's up, give you a little bit of a day in the training life with Coach Matt. All right, so first set, we got 135 on the bar, warm-up set. We'll go 135, 225, 255. Do like 6 sets at 255. First set, I don't even really know how many I'm gonna do. Going in, I don't really have a plan. First warm-up, we're just gonna do, somewhere in that 5 to 8 range, get nice and warm, nice and loose. Nothing too crazy. Really just working proper form and technique, trying to keep my lower back nice and flat, drive through the heels, head in a neutral position, all that good stuff. Again, I think that was 6. We'll see how it looks on video. Felt like I'm a little rounded over. Trying to get that flexibility in my hamstrings. Keep that lower back flat. See how it looks. I took a look at that last set. Didn't look as bad as it felt. So I went to 185, did that for 3. Now I'm up to 225, gonna do this for 3. I'm 6'3", so fuck is that? Like just shy of 2 meters. For those people who are watching from overseas. So I'm like 6'3", so doing deadlifts is not my most favorite thing in the world. Neither is squats, neither is bench press. Being tall kind of sucks. I do have long monkey arms, so that helps, but gotta put the belt on, see what 225 feels like. This is what I did last week again for, I don't even know. I think I did 8 sets of 3, 7 sets of 3 last week. I'll try to get this camera, AKA phone, working okay for you. But just really trying to work technique, keep my lower back flat. So 135, 185, we're beltless. So now 225, I'll throw a belt on. Really, no reason why, other than the fact that again, be 35 in a couple months. Lower back is a little sore. Been lifting weights for 21 years. Lower back gets a little sore. Kind of helps to remind me to stay tight as well when I can feel the belt pushing out against my back. Helps me stay in position. I obviously don't need the belt with a weight like this that's this light, but it just helps to remind me for when I do have heavier weight. So I'll just go through. Okay, so that felt all right. Going to 255 now. We'll do 6 sets of 3 at 255. All right, so that last set didn't look as horrible. Nice and flat, stayed tight. The belt certainly helps. So now we're gonna do 6 sets of 3. About 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes rest in between sets. And I'm not gonna talk anymore, just gonna go. take video, take clips, show you guys what it looks like. Last one felt horrible. We've got 4 more sets left. See what those look like, and we'll just keep on going up. Here we go again, set number, I don't really know, for as many reps, gotta stay with 3. Again, felt good, felt tight, comfortable. Really working on staying braced as I go down. Also too, trying to work on my hips and knees at the same time. It looks like I'm kind of going 1, 2 in the videos. Try to see if I can, boom, get them at the same time. Okay, finally starting to feel these in my hamstrings, which is good. Usually when I feel that stretch, that pulling in the hamstrings, means I'm really doing a better job of setting my back and hinging rather than just dropping my hips. Okay, that last one felt the best out of any of them. That time I tried to start with my hips a little bit higher rather than lower in a squat position. Hips a little bit higher, felt more in the hamstring, felt like I keep my back flatter. Again, we'll see how it looks when this is all done.